my issue would be someone who's not willing to see the full spectrum and the possibility that he actually shot her. Like for somebody to straight up retort, like, "No, that's ridiculous. That don't make no sense. He probably ain't shoot her." Is where I say you need to.
Oh yeah, no, that's foul.
And then what if it be based off of, like, you don't even know these people, but you ride for them, like, you know nothing about them. You know their music and whatever else they do, and they put out their social media. But they'll ride for this person like they've been raised with this person. They know their personality. They know everything.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Like they spoke to them on last week.
You really don't know the people that you be hanging with, like what they capable of. You talking about somebody that you've never been around.
Right.
And it's crazy we're talking about that because I was having a conversation with the woman a day or two ago, and we were talking about social media and how people portray themselves as whoever they are on social media. And I'm like, yeah, if you looked at my social media, you would think I live one life. And outside of me like posting podcasts on Instagram, like which is just me promoting the podcast, but like what I post on Instagram and what I'm actually doing every day, two totally different things.
Yeah, I think we do struggle to choose point with separating or even assuming some difference between people's social media presence and what they actually have, going on.
Oh yeah,
so I guess that's part of the confusion of the whole celebrity concept is that I think people think they do know these people. Like I think people think they know Beyonce. Like she's like my sister.
She doesn't talk.
You don't know her. Right. So what are you basing this off of? Like,
what has Beyonce done an interview?
She don't do a lot of.
Not an interview. She spoke a lot in her Homecoming documentary for what that's worth.
But that's edited, that's cut up. Like she made that to be what she wanted it to be.
Yeah,
like, I feel like now if somebody talks every day, somebody has a podcast, you may feel like you know them a little bit more because you hear their views on multiple topics multiple times. But even that stuff, you can't think you actually know somebody. Because y'all know I get on here and just be saying shit sometimes. And y'all know I'll be believing shit I be saying. Just sound good.
You say more of what you believe now, I think, to me than you did when I first started listening to your podcast. At that time, I feel like you was just throwing stuff out really to see what was gonna happen.
Yeah. Just saying wild shit.
Yeah.
But to tie back into the part I was talking about when I was like a lot of people don't really know like their friends or whatnot. Like I can sit here and I know you, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out and you can meet somebody, and I know how you typically act, but I don't know the conversation that you having with this person. So you can say something, and they can say, "Oh, well, he said this to me." I'm like, "Who, Adam? Adam wouldn't say that shit." Like I know him, but I really don't know what you said. But I'm gonna ride for you because you're my boy. But at the same time, I don't know what happened in that conversation.
Right, and I think the interesting point that was made, and Joe Budden talked about this a long time ago with another situation, but like when it comes to like what happens between two people behind closed doors, guess who's never been in a room with me with a woman? None of my friends.
Right.
So like, if some shit were to come out, people can be like, "Oh nah, that don't sound like him."
Right.
But none of us ever know, and like we're gonna trust the character of the people that we know, obviously. But at the end of the day, if you've not been in a specific situation with a person, you don't fucking know what they're gonna do.
And even if you have been in a specific situation, if it's a different situation, they can do something completely different.
Exactly.
Right.
And I didn't even know, I didn't mean for it to tie into it, but it kind of ties into that blind loyalty shit that we talked about that Candace sent the other day.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's where I was trying to bring this conversation to, is just getting away from blind anything, like just blind belief. Fuck no. Question everything.